So, hi, I'm just Kirat Singh, and I work as a front-end developer in a company called Rippling. I have uh, been interested to join AI Fiesta because I just saw Dhruv Rathi's video. I just saw one video of Dhruv Rathi where he was explaining how they dealt with things and how they overcame with it. And I got very inspired. I just want to be a part of the team. It seems like a cool thing to do. But as a front-end developer, I have some major feedback on the website's landing page because this is what I'm accessible to. I'm not a customer, uh, but I would want to this video be a resume come feedback to you so that you can trust me as well as my skills. So let's start with some things. Like this is the landing page, and this has some major flaws. Like we can very clearly see this Diwali Dhamaka offer. I have no complaints with it. This is probably just like a temporary thing, but some things are like the font sizes everywhere are not consistent. The font sizes, I know these are images, but the font sizes should have been consistent, if not the color as well. Let's move on to some basic things like this AI Fiesta is a clickable thing because the cursor changes here, but clicking on it doesn't do anything. That's a bad UX. Major feedback which comes, this nav bar is not centered. I don't know why and like who missed it, but this pricing and this nav bar is not centered. This should be one thing. Now you see this login button, this get started button, all have some hover effects. But this particular button, which is the same button, essentially has a much larger hover effect, which is not good. And the same happens here as well. So this has a larger hover effect, but it overflows the alignment from both sides, which is still acceptable. But this thing is this not aligned from one side, which is very bad. So this button should also have been centered. Another feedback, main one, is that this thing. I love this concept of overlapping stacks. But the one thing which is very wrong here is that these should not stop here because as a developer, it's your responsibility to make the user focus on something. So this thing, like if I can stop anything here, I get tons of text, which is very bad. So it should be like automatically scrollable. I should not stop here. If I stop here, it automatically scrolls up here. So there are libraries to do that very easily. Some more feedback, which is like this is like AI generated text, which is very bad for a landing page. We should not have that. Now, these are videos. We have to see how optimized they are because the quality is not very good. But then again, it's okay. Like this video and this video are essentially, I guess, the same ones, which is also bad. Like repetitiveness in the landing page is not very good. When I move down here, suddenly an image one pops up. So either if the video demo wasn't ready, ideally it should have been caged in a similar frame so that consistency मिल जाती है हमें. So these are some small feedbacks, but it affects a user which is landing on your page a lot. Now, being a front-end developer, I can see much through it, but a normal user might not see everything, but they will slightly feel something is off, and that loses interest, which is bad. Another feedback is that this features has a lot of gap between this main thing and the text, the navbar and the text. But this pricing, on the other hand, the text goes halfway, which is wrong. I know that we had to center this thing, but the prices, the text being off is very bad. And same for FAQs. Now, I have a very important feedback for FAQs is that we can open multiple of them together. So why is this so bad? Is that if I read all of these FAQs, then if someone with an OCD or might uh, slightly irritated with this, he'll have to close each one of them one by one, which is very bad. So this is a very bad UX. And ideally, what should be if I open another one, the first one should already automatically close. This is another feedback. These texts are too big, in my opinion, but designer's choice. Now, this last page, I love this page. This has a little arc, but I would have loved it if the experience would have told a story that this arc would have started here. And like you get my point, this starts here and ends here, so it would have completed a circle. It's a small concept, so but we can live with it. Now this button doesn't have a hover effect like the others, which is inconsistent, very wrong. This support AI Fiesta is also clickable element, and it gives a prompt of mail to AI Fiesta, but it doesn't work. I don't know why something like broken, or it's something in the Mac. But yeah. Also coming to some bugs, I have a major bug. These images are draggable. The what you've used for the background, this one too. This is also draggable. Like bugs in websites are very bad. I have a major opinion on this one. So essentially, every button on the page, other than the login one, brings you to this only again and again, right? I guess this some other yeah, this get started would also bring you here. So I know we did this to make a direct comparison with all the other individuals, but in my opinion, this should have been centered no matter what. Like, this is a main selling point where are displaying prices here. So, this should have been like centered with the thing. Maybe we have to redesign everything that how we can show this price comparison more effectively. But yeah, that's a major feedback. Now, this component is a totally different one. It's not being used anywhere, so it like creates an eye-catching thing, and it's actually not that important. Um, when we move to this one, like this thing with all the AI agents, I saw it here as well, but here it has a different design, which is like overlapping straps, and in here it has a mirrored one. So we have to go with one. Plus, this is not super scalable. In future, if we add more and more like new AI agents, we have to add some images to it. Not bad, but it has to be consistent with others. Some more feedback if I want to give. Um, oh, a major one. This should be scrollable stop. Like this should not stop here. This one needs to be fixed. And I don't know if I've covered it or not, but this navbar isn't aligned. So this pricing should have been aligned with the center. Another major feedback is this animation you see in these buttons. They're not this like they are the same animations, but they don't move in the same direction. All of them move in a different. So a user gets distracted seeing the buttons animation. This is um, in my opinion, a very beautiful component. Like this shows everything, but it is not accessible through the navbar. So that's a very bad thing. Like you go to pricing, and when you click on FAQ, you just skip all of this. So this is a very beautiful thing. It should have been accessible through navbar. Mm, I guess that's enough. It'll give you some idea of what I am and how I see things differently, and how I can build things better for you. But I also want to like showcase some of my work, which is like this one. This is my personal portfolio which I made. So essentially, what it is that it's a concept where a person walks in and sits in his dining room trying to see the TV, and the TV is my actual resume. So the lights go off, and this remote is actually usable. So I can go through it and see my resume. So if I want to see some specialized skills, I can click on it. It opens the TV and it can give you all the skills. It's a slightly old one because I haven't updated it, but you get the idea. And what if I do here? Like I can turn off the TV, I can turn on the lights, and yeah, the lights turned on. So yeah, this is like different views of what I am doing. So this is one of my projects. It shows you what I'm capable of. Other than that, I have cracked Rippling. I work at Rippling as a front-end engineer, and Rippling is one of the highest paid companies in India. So all I want to showcase is that I am really interested in joining AI Fiesta. I want to do it because I can see many improvements which should have been taken care of. Plus, I want to be a part of CEO. So yeah, that's about it. That's my resume come introduction. So this is Kirat Singh signing off. Thank you. Hope to see you soon.